Good morning, Soul Fam. I hope everybody is doing well this Monday morning. It is the 11th of October, and in Australia and New South Wales, they have been calling today Freedom Day. And I have been deep diving into energetic clearing for myself over the last, particularly last 6 to 9 months, but effectively over the last 2 years, where our world has been topsy turvy. And it's no secret for those that know me, and if you're just getting to know me, my name is Claudia Scalisi, and welcome to this video. It's no secret that I have been a complete lover of everything herbal. My yoga and meditation practices have been my guiding lights through many tipsy turves, life transitions in particular, which have enabled me to move with more ease and grace than I've ever witnessed anybody in my family do. So, as we move into this new world, my biggest calling is to support other women in reclaiming their power to move through life transitions with their own ease and grace and authenticity. Your menopause doesn't have to be the same menopause of your mom and your grandmother. Your journey through fertility is very unique. You bring your own energetic quality to the experience, whatever the outcome. Yeah, as we move from a place of isolation and contraction, which is in a homestay, or lockdown, as we've been calling it, Australia, you could use this very mindfully with intention about bringing yourself into your own chrysalis and regaining rejuvenation, regaining strength, regaining nourishment and hydration, and caring for your ideas, caring for the tenderness of your emotional body, so that when you come back out into the world, you've had a complete metamorphosis from who you were going in to who you are exiting. So again, I am bringing to you something that I have started to do over the last year, and I have been leaning a lot more into, in particular for working with my base chakra and my sexuality. So this is called yoni steaming. If you have never experienced yoni steaming or don't even know what a yoni is it's a Sanskrit word for your vagina. It encompasses the entire reproductive organs, so the labia, the cervix, the vaginal canal. It is translatable to English yoni as a sacred portal or the entrance of the temple. As we're honoring the feminine energy here, and when we start to, as women, reclaim our sexual power and our sexual energy, we can clear through a lot of old residual trauma from repressed energy from ourselves and our own life, as in non-consensual sex, rough finger fucking, even tampon usage. Yeah. Let alone if you have had children and it's been a traumatic childbirth, there can be a lot of disconnection and pain associated with anything to do with the vagina. In my case, I had a very strong yoga practice for a number of years. And plus, I'd also experienced trauma in my life, which had me hold on for dear life. So my pelvic floor was really switched on for a number of years. So I'd never enjoyed sex until I hit 41 and had my own sexual awakening, which I'll share with you in another video. But when we start to reclaim the energy of our yoni, and we start to reclaim this sovereignty and the feminine power of the goddess, we can not only recover ourselves, but we start to heal the energetic lines, these lines of energy that take way back into our ancestry. Yeah, all the women that have gone before us. Myself, I am an Australian-born Italian woman with Sicilian roots. I know through history that Sicily has been invaded and pillaged by the Moors, so much so that when I was born, I had a black patch of skin on my back, which just dissipated over the years, but I'm still quite dark in comparison to my relatives who are half Sicilian and their other parent is from the northern part of Italy. So the reason I'm telling you this is because I know that through the lineage of my family, there has been this suppression of the feminine. There's been this suppression of her sexual energy. She's been taught to hide it and taught to feel shame and fear for it. Yeah. So what has this got to do with this present moment? I am speaking to you while I currently sit on my throne, and I have been sitting through the yoni steaming for the last 20 minutes. I'm just about getting ready to get off. While I've been sitting here, I've been very intentional. I've used my essential oils over my womb space. I've anointed my throat. As we will develop this relationship with each other, I'll be sharing with you the relationship of your cervix and your yoni in relationship to your throat, and your ability to speak, your ability to be creative. Yeah. The herbs that I've been using have been from this darling company that I got to know called Wild Hearts. So they have a range of different herbs, and this isn't a sales pitch. I have no affiliations with them at all, except that I love their product. So Wild Hearts Yoni Steaming, and the different concoction of herbs that you can get. There's some for fertility, there's some for increasing your sexuality or your pussy juices. This one here that I've chosen is cleansing. I know that I have a slight tendency towards an acidic body with the rheumatoid arthritis that I've been learning to live with. And I eat really, really well, but I know when I get stressed, my pH in my body changes. So I love to use the yoni steaming herbs with the cleansing, because as the heat rises, carrying the herbal infusions, and it starts to enter through the base of my body, you can be very intentional with drawing the energy up into yourself and relaxing. I position myself sitting on my blocks, on my yoga blocks. So I'm sitting down, I've got a full length skirt on, which is sitting over the blocks. And I use a jar, and I know that if I rock forward, different parts of my body will open up, and if I rock back, I can get it more towards the outer lips. If I rock forward, I can have the steam move further up into my vaginal canal. So the reason why I'm doing this, apart from the pH balancing from the times of stress and helping my body to negate the effects of stress, whenever we work with our base, we're also helping ourselves to become very, very present. It helps to remove feelings of fear, anxiety, heightened levels of anxiety, heightened levels of unsure of ourselves. When we connect to the earth through our base chakra, I'm sitting in a squat position too, and I've been meditating on this space as well, with connecting to my base body, connecting to earth wisdom. I'm helping myself to anchor into the present moment, to dissipate any fears or any feelings that aren't conducive to me moving forward. What I'm aiming to do is to establish a deep, grounded presence within my body, connected to my base, connected to my divinity, and this inner authority that I have to recreate my life moving forward from this space. I don't know about you, but I am not the same person that I was when this year started. When we open back up again as a sovereign country and as sovereign beings, complete ownership of ourselves, the impact that I make on the world, the impact that I share is going to be very differently. The offerings that I share are going to be very different to what I was into a couple of years ago or earlier this year. I want the women that come into contact with me to feel incredibly seen, nourished. I want you to feel empowered to make the best decisions for yourself. I want to share with you some beautiful tools to help you regain your own personal sense of creativity, and how you can move through these life transitions with your own personal ease and grace, claiming your creativity and reshaping your life. I believe we all need more women who are owning themselves. We pave the way forward for not just ourselves and our loved ones, but for the next generation that come through. So I'll pop the link to Wild Hearts in my show notes, and I'll I'll touch base with you all again soon. If you're watching this and you want to learn more about yoni massage, then yoni steaming, yoni massage, another video, drop me a message. I'll happily have a chat with you. Bye now.